Alright, so MrBeast, XQC, and Adin Ross did a really long live stream where they were raising money for a charity called Team Water, which is focused on providing clean water for people in need. And basically how it worked was that the live stream would have to keep going until they would hit the target for what they wanted the total donations to be. And so they did a lot of crazy things to entertain the viewers while the live stream was going on. And so the first one that we're gonna look at here was XQC riding a shark, which is like those mechanical bulls where, you're supposed to ride on it and it moves around and it tries to, kick you off, and your job is to try to stay on it. And so now let's watch that clip, and I got this clip from the channel Captain Clutch.
You're a great rider.
Oh, hey, pause, time out.
50 seconds. Hold on tight. You're almost done. You're at 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
30 seconds. And go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, stop it. Stop.
Alright, so I think that was a pretty good idea. I did find it to be pretty entertaining. And so yeah, it was a nice little, challenge that they had, and I'd say that XQC did a pretty good job. It may not look like it, but it's actually pretty difficult to stay on that thing when, it's trying to get you off and, rotating at such a high speed and everything. And also you can see how it does stop abruptly. So, there's all that momentum and then, it suddenly stops. So that in many cases does actually cause people to fall off of it. And from what I understand, they also had this timer, so XQC had to stay on it for a certain amount of time. And so every time he would fall off, they would, I think, pause it, and then they would continue it later on. And then at one point in the stream they even had this Mariachi band, which is, I think it's this Mexican music band, and they play music and they're dressed up in these outfits. And so yeah, let's watch a clip of that. Alright, so I'd say that was pretty cool too. It was a nice little thing they threw in there. Pretty nice, especially how they wore the hats as well. So it wasn't just, the band with their outfits, but, these three were also wearing it. So yeah, I really liked that part. And so now, there was also this really tense moment between MrBeast and Adin Ross. And basically, MrBeast wasn't happy that Adin Ross was touching him so much. So, let's check out a clip of that. And I got this clip from the channel XQC Clips.
Sorry, you don't like to get touched.
What is with you and touching me?
No.
Here, Matthew, can you hold this for a second?
Yeah.
Just.
Yeah.
Aiden, I think it's time we set some boundaries.
Let's do it.
Okay. No, I'm serious.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Who just farted, bro?
Not me.
No, who did that? That was you?
No.
Sorry.
Change it a second.
That's you?
Hey, back over here.
I've been holding it the entire time.
No, it's all good.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, boundaries. Yeah, go ahead.
You take your hands
Yeah.
and keep them away from me.
Okay. X, can I still touch you? Like always? Thanks, bro.
Okay.
Cool. Just not you, but
We good?
I'm not gonna touch you.
There we go.
See?
Yeah, let's go. All right.
Alright, so as we saw right there, MrBeast genuinely wasn't comfortable with that. He even said hey man, I'm being serious right now, right? So yeah, and then after that, Adin was being pretty unserious about it all. He said to I think the cameraman, hey man, can I touch you? Can I do a fist bump or something? And the cameraman reaches out and he does the fist bump. So then he he was basically trolling MrBeast that oh yeah, I can do it with him, but not with you. But yeah, MrBeast was not having it. He was nah man, we gotta set some boundaries here, So yeah, this was one of the first clips that I saw circulating online after this stream happened. This was the one that quite a lot of people saw. So yeah, I just thought that it was interesting, and so I decided to share it with you guys. Alright, so now the next clip is pretty crazy because this is a clip of one of those challenges that they were doing, and this challenge was pretty insane because basically what they were doing was that XQC would put his head over one of 3 slots, right? And so one of those slots would have like a mechanical like punching machine under it that would then like punch up through the surface, right? And he wouldn't know which one it was because all three of those slots were covered. So the punching machine was under one of them, not the other two, and he had the freedom to like choose like over which one of those three slots he would put his face, and then they would then, you know, activate the machine. So, you know, that was pretty crazy, and you could definitely see that like XQC was like super like nervous and stuff. So yeah, let's check out this clip, and this one also was from the channel XQC Clips. So let's check this out.
Oh, this is bad.
Closer. X. Just right,
You wanna
right
lock
there.
it?
You'll be
No.
fine. All right, don't move. 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god. Bro, no, bro, I'm not doing this. This is crazy.
Well,
more.
you dodged it. You
Four
dodged
more.
it.
Bro, that would have clapped me.
4 more.
No, okay.
You dodged it.
I'm going higher up. I'm going higher up.
You dodged it.
No, I gotta read the chat. This is crazy.
4 more.
All right, yeah, reach out, reach out. Don't move, don't move. Right there.
No, bro.
3, 2, 1. Ah!
Oh my god.
All right, round 3.
Nah, bro, this is the anticipation actually hurts more.
Round 3.
Lower. Right there. Okay, don't move. 3, 2, 1.
That was as 50 as it gets.
Oh my god.
Alright, so as you just saw right there, you could tell XQC was super worried and nervous, and you know, he even mentioned that like, you know, the anticipation is worse than the actual thing. But at the same time, man, like his luck is absolutely insane here because they used the machine like a whole bunch of times, but he still remained safe. So, you know, that was really good for him. And, you know, things could have gone very differently for him, you know. So yeah, I thought that this was like a really creative challenge that they had, and you know, I liked it. You know, I thought that it was pretty interesting. Alright, so real quick, I just want to say that it would really help me out if you would subscribe, because I am trying to grow this channel, and so subscriptions truly do help with that. Now anyway, back to the video. Alright, so you know how in the beginning I mentioned how basically how this live stream was working was that they couldn't end it until they reached their goal for the donations? Well, basically what happened was that their original goal was actually $5 million, which is absolutely crazy, right? But here's what ended up happening. They ended up getting really close to it, and so they were like, okay, we're gonna hit this. And so at that point what they did was that they actually bumped up the actual target amount from $5 million to actually $12 million, which is just absolutely crazy. And so yeah, you know, they kept the stream going on, and you know, they would keep getting donations well above the 5 million mark, and they were making their way over to the 12 million mark. And what ended up happening at the end was that they were really close to the 12 million mark. However, there was still quite a lot of donations that they still needed to get in order to actually get there, you know, in order to actually complete the live stream. And then something really interesting happened. So let's check out this clip.
In case you're curious why he called you instead of anyone else.
You guys are very good at what you do. Well, I just want to tell you, I think what you're doing is awesome. Thank you for doing it. And I'd love to close out and get you 12 million. So count me in for 500,000.
No shot. Wait, are you serious?
Yes.
No shot.
100%.
I'm gonna just one more time. Are you 100% serious?
100% serious. 500,000. You've reached your goal.
Oh my gosh! Yo! Yo, wait. Shout out to Airbnb.
That's it?
Yeah, we did it. Confetti. Oh my gosh, we did it. Wait. Oh, this is crazy. Brian, this is crazy. Brian, so in case you don't know, that's Brian, one of the co-founders of Airbnb. So, yeah. Brian. from Airbnb.
Let's wait for this thing to go through, boys.
Oh my gosh, I'm tired.
Hey!
Alright, so as you just saw, that was absolutely crazy. Basically what happened was that, you know, when they still needed quite a bit of donations to reach that 12 million mark, the co-founder of Airbnb, who was on call with them, said that, hey, you know, he would be the one donating that remaining amount. And so at that point, they finally reached their goal and the live stream was finished. And so yeah, this was an absolutely crazy, absolutely insane live stream. It was pretty fun, I would say, it was pretty impressive. And so yeah, overall, pretty entertaining, man. And so now I'd like to hear your thoughts on this down in the comments below. So let me know what you think and we can have a discussion down there. And with all that being said, guys, this is Alexi, signing out.